So Open Cities is a project that tries to bring open innovation to the public sector, particularly to cities. And then mechanisms are different. We talk about things like crowdsourcing, we talk about things like open data, like apps competition. And at the end of the day, it's about how we can bring cities to what they were before. Engines of growth for our society, engines of innovation, engines of competitiveness.
Open innovation for future internet-enabled services in smart cities. This was the heading of a number of calls for proposals that we had in the past. So Open Cities is one of the projects which was successful in that context. We supported more than 20 pilot projects with a budget around 50 million euro. So we're asking for real-life experience, cross-border, and that is what projects as Open Cities are providing.
In the private sector, open innovation has become pretty well established. In a survey I did recently with the Fraunhofer Institute, we found that 78% of the companies we surveyed that had sales of more than $250 million were practicing some form of open innovation already. Here at the Smart Cities Expo, we're learning about open innovation in the public sector and the role that cities are playing. And what I'm seeing here at this expo is a variety of innovation ecosystems that are forming around public sector initiatives, around open data, apps for services, more direct contact with citizens. So it's very exciting to see this, and I'm eager to learn more.
With Open Cities project, one of the initiatives that we are fostering, it's called Urban Lab. And what we want to do is to offer the streets of the city to companies that have new technologies and new service and product that could become a municipal service, to test it in our street and to learn during the process. Meanwhile, the city council learn also, and at the end we want to offer the better service to our citizens.
Amsterdam was a work package leader on crowdsourcing, and we introduced an open source crowdsourcing portal that can be integrated in any city that is interested. So actually it allows civil servants to crowdsource a question that can be policy related, social affairs, it can be environmental issues, societal issues, any issue. And it engages crowd, so it makes possible that the policymaker can interact with the crowd, with the citizens.
It is a crowdsourced public transport app that gives the power of the public transport, information of the public transport to the crowd. We think that we can leverage this price in order to get more downloads and more users that can take the most of this app.
Tutorial.com is basically a marketplace, a peer-to-peer marketplace of travel activities created and hosted by local experts. So what we do is we connect travelers seeking for an activity more off the beaten path, travelers that really want to get to know what a city is through the local site, with locals offering activities for these travelers.
Well, I was thinking about an app in which local people and tourists can be in touch, and then the local people, they cook dinner, meal, lunch, breakfast, whatever for the tourists, and they can share this meal together. So it's a social goal as well.
I did an app in Helsinki to connect people with the future of their cities. All the architects in the world thinking about how we can live in the future. And the idea is to give them the tools to really think with the people and not for the people. I worked in France with 3 cities. So one city is in Helsinki. We are working with Japan, with Brazil. So it's going on, and it's very good to have some visibility with the Open City project.